You carry solutions. That's what I've come to let you know today, that you are a solution carrier. Whether you are in politics, you are in business, you are in academics, wherever you find yourself in life, you carry solution. The world is full of problems. The world is full of challenges. And so, when the time that we need men and women that will provide solutions to their families, solutions to their communities, solutions to their organizations, solutions to their churches. And it's important as an individual that you position yourself to become someone that provides solutions, not someone that creates problems. You are either a solution provider or someone that creates problems. But I trust God with you that your case will be different. You'll be someone that creates solutions. Pharaoh had a dream. He slept in the night and he had a dream and he was afraid. And so he sent for the astrologers. He sent for the magicians. These were men of renown in the society. These were men that had all the education. They had the prowess. They knew what to do to, provide answers. But somehow, when King Pharaoh had a dream, the astrologers, the magicians could not provide answers. And so eventually, they sent for this young man. He had no education, he had no experience. And so Joseph was brought from the prison to the palace. And without thinking twice, he interpreted the dream of the king. Now, before he did that, something important happened. The king said to him, I heard that you have the spirit of the gods. I heard that you can interpret dreams. And Joseph said, it is not in me, but God will provide an answer of peace for the king. And so he went for that to interpret the dream of the king and eventually provide a solution to the dream that he saw. It's important for us to know that your relevance in the marketplace would depend on the solutions you provide. Your value in the field of life would depend on the solution that you provide. Your remuneration in life would depend on how much solution you provide, either in politics, either in business, either in the industry, or in academics. In whatever field of life you find yourself, your value will depend on the quality of the solutions that you provide. Men that carry solutions over the years have been men that were so much valuable, men that changed the face of society, men that rewrote the story of science. They were men that provided solution. And so it's important that you come with this understanding. The first thing I want you to realize today is as you think, that is what you become. Your mentality will determine your manifestations. Your mentality will determine the expectations that you have of yourself as an individual. When there's a problem, when there's an issue to be solved, when you look at yourself as a solution provider, as someone that carries solution, you will always step out. You won't run away from it because you understand there are solutions in your spirit. There are solutions that the family needs. There are solutions that the community needs that you carry as an individual. Now, the first thing you must also know is that as a child of God, the grace of God is on your life. The grace of God is on your life. And the grace of God on your life must not be wasted. In the words of Apostle Paul, he said, I am what I am by the grace of God. And the grace that was bestowed upon me was not in vain. He said, I labor more abundantly than they all. He said, yet not I, but the grace of God that was at work upon my life. And so, by the grace of God at work in you, you are a solution provider. You carry solution for your generation. Generation yet unborn are waiting for the manifestation of the grace of God on your life. And so once you begin to manifest, once you begin to function in the grace of God bestowed on your life, solutions will come forth. Solutions will be provided for those around you because the grace of God is finding expression in your life. You must also realize that the wisdom of God is at work in you. Christ in you is the wisdom of God. And by the wisdom of God, wisdom searches things out. Wisdom provides solutions. And so the wisdom of God is at work in you. Where there is confusion, the wisdom of God in you will provide answers. The wisdom of God in you will provide solutions to the need of humanity and to the challenges that you find in your environment. You must also understand that the Spirit of God is at work in you. That's what the king said concerning Joseph. He said, can we find someone in whom the Spirit of God is like this one? Genesis 41 and verse 38. And so the Spirit of God helps us to provide solutions and answers to the need of humanity. When there's a need in your office, the Spirit of God at work in you will provide solutions and provide answers to the need on the ground. David, Daniel, these men were solution providers. Why? Because the Spirit of God was at work in them. For 40 days and 40 nights, King Saul and his men were running away from a challenge until David, that carries solution, came to the battleground. And without physical weapons, without the experience required in the army, he came with the solution they needed at that point in time. And so I trust God with you that in your office, in your organization, in your church, in your community, in your nation, solutions will come out of your life. Where there's a need to solve a problem, you'll be the one that will provide it. Why? Because you carry solution. This must be your thinking. This must be your way of response to life. When there's a challenge, don't run away from it. Don't run away from challenges. It's part of the way God introduces us to his possibility. Every time God wants to do something unusual, a challenge will pop up. And once you can take the lead, once you can confront the challenge, and with this understanding that you carry solutions, there will always be a way out. 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 13, it says, there's no challenge that is taking you, but such as is common to man. It says that God is faithful, who will not allow you to be tempted more than you are able to bear. It says in that same challenge, he will make a way of escape. And so solutions gives us the way of escape. The way of escape. Rivers are still flowing in the desert. But the solutions that comes from our spirit as we align ourselves with the grace of God, with the wisdom of God, and with the Spirit of God at work in us. Those are three vital things that you need to work in solutions. You need the grace of God, the wisdom of God, and the Spirit of God finding expression through your life. You will always bring solutions to the table. And when you are a solution provider, you can never be stranded. You always be someone that creates job, someone that provides answers to humanity. I trust God on this channel. I will bring forth solutions for you, spiritual solutions, solutions of direction. That's my desire. And that is my goal on this channel. I trust God that I have been blessed today. Don't forget, we are rivers and not reservoirs. Don't keep this to yourself. Share with somebody. Make sure if you are not subscribe to my channel. And make sure you turn on your notifications and like the video. And I will see you in your destiny. God bless you.